Oh, I hit mine really far. I thought it almost fell off my desk.
Oh my god.
My stand just broke. God damn it.
Oh shoot.
It's fine. We got it. How do I sound worse?
You sound perfectly okay. Perfectly
You sound
okay
beautiful.
to be on the podcast.
What podcast is that?
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of the Coffee Spill. Today we got two guests. 2 guests in one episode, Swift. That's crazy.
Am I one of the guests?
No. Today we got Lucy Co. Say hello, Lucy.
Ayo.
We got Steph.
Hi.
Steph is the tryhard of the group. She's,
Yeah.
She doesn't stop playing Minecraft.
Pretty weird.
The clutch.
We had to schedule this episode around her addiction
We had to
to playing
forcibly
Minecraft.
uninstall Minecraft off her PC.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. So how you guys
calm
doing?
down, bro.
How you guys doing?
It's been an interesting 24 hours.
An interesting 24 hours. Why is that?
Half my city's underwater.
What?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
just get like a Riptide Trident.
You did
just
not just
fly
say
around.
That's a
that.
good point. No, we're having just like apocalyptic weather on the California coast.
Oh, an apocalypse, huh?
No.
You better need
Yes.
a manual car.
Oh my gosh.
To manually drive underwater.
I just don't. Wait, what? Wait, what? No, wait. That just.
Also,
That just doesn't sound right.
if you do have a manual car, you're able to drift and get a purple boost, a purple drift boost, and so you can.
Yeah, this is not Mario Kart.
No,
this is not Mario
exactly
Kart.
Mario Kart.
Ugh, you're no fun, Swift, bro.
You're no fun, dude. You use. You.
Anyways, we're gonna be talking
That was
about
a really good
dude,
roast.
last weekend, literally like 2 days ago, we played in Crown Quest. It's the thing we bring up
Pantheon!
in every single episode. That's interesting.
Seems to be.
Yeah, Crown Quest.
You know, I know
Pantheon.
another podcast that does that.
We don't talk about that one, but
Yeah,
yeah,
we don't talk about
we played in Crown Quest Pantheon. We formed our own little group, and then we had to get 2 backups.
Yeah,
Last minute backups.
literally.
The way I kind of want to talk about this like in like chronological order. So like
Yeah.
Swift, what like how do we? What was the process of picking? Like, who did you pick and how did that go?
Like the originals or.
We can skip over that because I think we talked about that in a previous episode.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it was. We did. So, unfortunately, due to reasons, our other 2 members had to drop out, and me and WubDub, the application is due on what was it, January 15th?
I don't know.
It was like the
Yeah,
15th
and
or the
we-
20th or something like that.
And it was like the 13th, and our teammates had just dropped, so we're like, we have to get people. It's due on the 15th. We managed to recruit Lucy like that night, and then
Well, the recruitment
like the-
process for me was just even funnier than you actually realize.
let's hear it.
So, okay, you messaged me that night, right? And I had to like 2 days later go to work because my boss at work does not work Fridays or Saturdays. So I had to run to work on Sunday, and basically the first thing I did when my boss got in was I walked up to her. I was like, "Yo, can I have February 3rd off? I got invited to participate in an event, and I can't just say, yo, I'm playing in a Minecraft tournament. Can I have the day off?" But
Yeah.
basically, I asked for the day off, and she tells me like, "Yeah, I think that's doable." And like, not even a day later, we get notice that February 3rd we have a packet pickup, and it's going to be one of the busiest days of that weekend.
No.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
No, if you had asked me like 24 hours later, Swift, I would have been told no. But it was really funny because I got the day off, and then we all realized there was a packet pickup, but I'd already had the day off, so they couldn't just pull me back into it. And like, fast forward to February 2nd, like as I'm leaving work that day, one of the managers who has to work the next day basically finds out that I'm not going to be helping him with my department tomorrow. He's just like, "I hate you so much."
You're like, too busy being a Minecraft guy. Sorry.
Literally, I was like, "Sorry, man. I'm going to play in a gaming tournament. Have fun."
And I think it's so funny because Lucy like doesn't really play Minecraft too much.
How much
Lucy
experience
doesn't
do you
play
have with
Minecraft
it?
too much.
Well, okay, I've been playing it for about 12 years, but it's not. I don't really like play like competitively ever. I usually just do survival. So like like survival and parkour are what I do. So that's the experience I have. I don't do PvP. I'm not good at it, and like I'm not good at a lot of different things. I mostly do exploration, survival, and like hardcore.
So yeah, like zero competitive experience, I guess.
Literally, I've never been in a Minecraft competition before. I've commentated in one, Swift specifically, but that's about it.
Well, I would say that was more than commentating. You played your fair part.
I mean, okay, I did like the background work. I wasn't like competing though.
But yeah, I don't even know if I'd call it a competition. I mean,
It was a
kind
competition.
of.
Like it wasn't like it wasn't like a battle outright, but it was like like they were competing to see who'd be the last standing.
If only everybody decided to live peacefully. But more on that
No.
another time. Another time.
Yes.
Anyways,
What?
Steph.
Yeah, let's get to Steph here.
Yeah, so I we got Lucy, and I'm like, shoot, I don't know who we're going to pick for our fourth. And I'm like, well, I know Steph's been wanting to get into streaming, so I joined a call with her, and I'm like, Steph,
Steph, I got a deal for you.
we have no time, and I need a sub for Crown Quest Pantheon. Are you down? Yes or no? I didn't answer immediately. And bam, we got Steph in, and then it's the day. It's January 15th. Day applications are due. We have no video at all. The only thing we have is voiceovers. So that day, me and WubDub, we went in-game, filmed some in-game shots, and WubDub spent 6 hours straight of pure editing.
It was the night before where I was like, I sent it in the group DM. I was like, everyone write their scripts, and good luck tomorrow.
Well, it was just really funny because with the scripts and everything, I wasn't I didn't have any indication of what was required on the videos because all the information I had got sent to me while I was at work, and I get home and I'm like, all right, time to watch all these videos on what this has to be, write a script, and then submit it, go to bed, and go to work the next day again.
Oh man, it was
the life.
Yeah, it was very last second. Later I did find out that Randy did post or whoever posted the requirements of what is supposed to be in the application video, but I didn't see that till after we made the video.
Thankfully, you had me.
No. Wait, I think I've seen it in the middle of editing video. I was like, oh, these are the requirements. Okay. Well then, but luckily, no. You guys made perfect scripts.
You guys killed it.
I just
I couldn't ask for better ones.
Yay!
Good work. And then bam, that was that. We got in. We got our team got announced, and we got into Crown Quest Pantheon. Crazily stressful, but it was all worth it.
It was.
So worth it.
All this was done in 3 days.
Yeah.
scripts and video. I think everyone spent 7 hours total on them.
Funny thing, I was talking to the other people who made their application videos, all the other editors, the designated editors of the other groups, and we all we all experienced the same thing. Because everyone
last minute.
Yeah, it was very last minute. It was several days, or I know another editor, Saturn, she had to kind of do everything on the last day by herself. She didn't have someone like Swift with her.
Oh man.
Damn.
That would be crazy.
It'd be painful.
Yeah.
And
painful.
Her application, her team's application was amazing too.
It was really good. Really good.
Yeah, all the applications are really good.
Yeah. Especially Mr. 1000.
Joey Fish 1000.
We're never gonna have him on the podcast. Thank goodness.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Oh jeez.
I'm kidding.
Anyways, Pantheon, am I right?
I was so
Pantheon.
nervous going into that event at first. Like I was fine right until the start of it, and then I was like, okay.
That's how it always is, yep. And something I'm curious of before I really talk about how we all did and stuff like that, I want to know what everybody's favorite part of the event was. WubDub, you want to go first?
Sure, yeah. I definitely really I enjoyed like all the like strategy talk and stuff of like Bolt. Bolt was like by far my favorite game in that
Bolt
event.
was very fun.
I don't know, just like us just communicating within our team was like my favorite part. I don't know. I like working as a team.
That's so wholesome.
But my actual favorite part was out fragging Swift in our team. I did better than him, and by far.
Nice.
By
So-
far? Was it by far?
How many points
6
did you
places, right?
I don't know how many points I got, but it doesn't matter. You know, I'm not even gonna look because it doesn't matter.
get? I'm gonna check.
And
I'm
we
gonna look. I
both
have
made
the images.
flukes. We weren't at our best. It's okay. We can just
No. Let's
Drop it?
talk even more
No.
about it. Let's
No,
dive
we can-
deeper. Let's dive deeper.
we can okay. Actually, I do kind of want to
I
talk
found
about it.
the
This is
answer.
the first time I
What's
got
the answer? What's the answer?
10th. Hey.
WubDub had 353 points, and Swift had 310. You guys were separated by
That's not.
6.
That's
you,
not even.
You guys were
Yikes.
separated by 6 places. Wub was in 4th, Swift was in 10th.
That's not even that
That's
bad.
that's that bad. Swift.
That's
goodness.
not even
Holy
first
moly.
and tech
You were in
on it.
double digits, man.
That is not. That's 43 coins. That is getting like 10th in marathon alone.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Actually, no, that would be 42. I think.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'm
It
only
doesn't
picking
matter.
on Swift because he picks on me for donating him armor in Coliseum that one time.
Yeah, Crown Quest 5, WubDub all by himself.
Hey, we're
just
talking about
kindly-
Pantheon here.
He
We're
just
talking about
kindly
Pantheon.
ran into my team and we killed him. And all I picked up was a full set of diamond armor.
Oh, no.
Everybody else got like the loot split between them, but I just got a full set of diamond delivered straight to my door,
Wub was just sacrificing himself for the greater good.
which
Man.
I only needed half of because you know how amazing I am. But enough about me. Enough about me. Actually, yeah. Enough about me.
You
Lucy.
Done? You're done?
Yeah. Lucy, let's talk a bit about you. What was your favorite part of Pantheon?
Honestly, complete opposite of Wub's. Mine was the miscommunication we had during Gauntlet. We kept dropping him off the platform.
Steph checks and
Oh
all
my
that.
gosh, dude.
Because it
We'll
was
get to Gauntlet when we get to it. But
We will.
Yeah.
It was just really funny from my perspective because I'm looking across the way and I just keep seeing Wub fall.
All right, Steph, you're next.
I was literally gonna say the same thing. Like, Gauntlet was probably my favorite. I mean, if you would consider like Coliseum like a game, then I would say that was my favorite part.
I mean, it's part of the
Crown Quest.
event.
yeah.
I
So-
say yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say Coliseum, but yeah, Gauntlet was just, oh gosh, so
Oh
funny.
no. Yeah, we know why you like Coliseum, Mr. 1v Mrs. 1v2.
Hey, we'll get into that. We'll get into that when we get to it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Anyways, Marathon was my favorite. I really liked the new map, and I played a silly little song during it, and I just it was great. Marathon
You got a
great.
good shot of me speedrunning with that song. I will say.
Yeah, and I got a glitch that set me back 2 places, and then I proceeded to make up those 2 places shortly after. So that's pretty impressive.
That's a plus.
You got Mighty Brother 1.
Yeah,
vote.
but I didn't get 11th, thankfully. Surely I won't get 11th. Sorry, Mighty, if you're listening.
It's like Swift can't even control that. He has the urge to say that.
Not even.
You're
he's
my
not even here to
favorite
defend
Blorg.
himself.
He's my favorite Blorg. It's okay.
Not even here to
Hey.
defend himself, man.
You're going too hard on Mighty, Swift. Calm down.
He's my favorite Blorg. I love him. He's great.
Okay,
Hey, I
so-
couldn't ask. Yeah.
So the team, we were all in the lobby. We're a team. We're on the same VC, and everything. And the here comes the part where every team goes up on the stage, and I said, guys, we were planning on what to do for our little dances or whatever. I said, everyone crouch and then look to the right and start walking.
Yep.
And what resulted? 2 people did not.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't. No, it was WubDub. It was WubDub.
No. It was Swift.
No, it's your word against mine. It's your word against mine.
I'm gonna side with Wub on that because here's the thing.
Bias.
On my end, I was second to the right, and we were all supposed to go right. So I turned to my right, and I see Steph look directly at me.
Okay,
like
guys.
No, I know, but it was just really funny to turn, and I come face to face with your character, and I'm just like, okay, wrong way, Steph. Go.
I am like the most directionally challenged person like in the world. Like
I am too, but
my
still.
lefts and my rights are like, I don't know. It is so bad. And so that whole time I was like actively trying so hard to like, in my mind I was like, look right, like right. And I don't know what happened.
The stress got to her.
My issue, I turned my mouse like to what I thought was the right, and I'm like, wait a second.
And you just faced left?
Why is WubDub here? And then one was like, Swift!
Because me and Lucy were facing the crowd, and then we turned right.
And both of us just come face to face with one of our teammates.
Yeah. It's either the spawns or both of you, like, I don't know.
I don't even know, man.
I saw
it was
Steph
silly.
turn was the thing. That's what made it funnier on my end. I saw Steph turn to look at me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay. I
definitely messed that one up.
That's all good. It was all in good fun. It was just really funny to see.
Yeah.
It
was funny. Okay, after that, the first game. Bolt.
What is Bolt, WubDub?
It's a game.
Yeah,
it's a really good description of it.
So Bolt is a game where so it's a team game where there's 9 rounds, and there's 10 teams, so you fight every team, different team each round, and one person per team fights one person on the other team.
It's 1v1
and the goal of the game is to my brain. Okay, there we go.
I got you.
The goal of the game is to get the crown from your opponent, or keep the crown. If you spawn with it, you can select which. And there's different maps, and you just have to move around the map, make it to where it's hard to hit you, to where your opponent gets. You have the crown on your head.
Okay.
So basically, it's tag.
Yeah.
You're 1v1ing tag.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to snatch the crown at the last second whenever the timer ends.
Yep.
Or just be better at
movement.
parkour.
Yeah, it's a movement / strategy type of game. Was there anything significant that happened with you guys besides like all the bugs and stuff?
I had quite a few just last minute or last second clutches that I didn't think I was going to make. Because I don't remember which round this was or who it was against, but there was somebody who in the last 3 seconds, I think we switched the crown 4 times, and I ended up winning.
Oh my gosh.
Which was terrifying because they grabbed it, I grabbed it, they grabbed it again, and then I managed to hit them right as the screen faded off of 1.
I know for me, I had the crown, and this guy, he was purposely not hitting me, and we were basically standing on the same block, and he was just staring at me. And I was like, I had to pull out some 10,000 IQ stuff because there was 5 seconds left on the clock. And so I walked I tapped W. I tapped it. I walked into his body, making him think I was making a run for it. Once he turned, I walked back, and then as he was turning back around, I sprinted forward.
Nice.
Ruthless.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
They had no idea.
That's fun.
It's a really funny clip.
No, my favorite part of Bolt was versing Sadays and her typing in chat trying to help me.
What? I didn't hear about this.
Assistance.
Yeah, I was.
What did she say?
I like was having trouble getting up the vines because some of them are placed like really weird, where they're like not in a straight line, you know, and they're like kind of zigzagged and weird. So like I was having some issues, and she was like, shift stuff. It was so funny.
She was helping out.
I know, bless her heart.
That's today's.
I hate today.
Dude. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that she's my sister?
Is she actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know
That is
that.
not real. That is not real.
Yes,
I'm
it
not
is.
falling for that.
No one believes that.
Dude, no, he's being serious.
That is not real.
Here's the thing.
He literally said it on today's episode, and she was like, yeah.
I will say this.
That's so unreal.
Here's the thing. I don't know Love that well. If Swift had said that, I would be
What
like,
the
I'd
heck?
say no. Yeah, okay.
What the
listen,
heck?
all due respect, I would not believe that if it came out of your mouth.
Bro is an op, dude.
Yes. I trust Wub on that though. That's kind of cool though. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We're like one of two pairs of siblings who are both in Crown Quest.
Oh, that's
Is
awesome.
this actually real?
Yes.
Yeah.
What
Wub's
the
like
heck?
desperately trying to convince Steph over here.
I'm telling you.
I don't know why you don't believe him.
Wait, I don't know.
We're talking about today's too much. I don't.
And I'm best friends with both of them.
Anyways.
Huh? What was that?
So
I will
what are you
say-
talking? What are you? What are
You
you on
made a
about?
noise. You made a noise.
What noise? What is bro hearing?
Huh.
I didn't hear that either, to be honest.
I don't know.
Play that back.
Huh?
Editor WubDub, play that sound back right now.
I will if I hear it.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
say one of the other fun things
Gonna
about
cut it
was
out.
there was a round where Swift didn't get a teammate, and I ended up in a 2v1.
That
Which was
happened
just
multiple
terrifying.
times.
Well, it
I
was
didn't
just-
get any bugs you guys had. It was normal for me all the
I
way
had
through.
a full round
wish.
where I never got anyone, and
Well,
and it gave me a loss.
Well, that's what happened to Swift and I, because Swift
Yeah.
lost their teammate, and then it was just me, and all of a sudden I look around the arena and I see two enemies, and I'm like, oh, why am I
And then
versing
we
two
had
people?
a 2v2. Me and Lucy got in a 2v2, but there was only one crown,
No, there were
which
two
I
crowns.
spawned with. Really?
You had one, and one of the enemy teams had one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I went for it.
Oh, okay.
When you asked me to defend you against the person who's coming after you, that's when I bolted for the other crown, because they had one as well.
Oh.
I see
Because
what
you
did
kept
there.
yours during that round, but I lost mine.
No, I lost mine.
Oh, then maybe I had it, because I know one of us had it at the end of that round.
No, I think I swear we both lost.
Well, I'll check
Oh,
the
well.
VOD for it later, but there were definitely two crowns. I thought one of us ended with one.
Red team, right? That was red team?
I don't remember what team.
I'm pretty sure it was red team.
I'll check the VOD later, and yeah.
Yeah.
Swift, was there anyone you were like surprised that you won against, or like any interesting matchups that you know?
I almost beat Joey. Like it was one of the last second finishes. Like when it hit 3 seconds, I smacked him. Got amazing distance from head hitting trees because you know that forest map.
Yeah.
But also that forest map is really annoying to get good distance on.
Oh, that force map was
So-
painful.
So he like it
I've
was
never
just
played
like
that
a
map.
It was painful.
oh yeah. Let's hope you don't have to.
Like, I definitely preferred the jungle one.
I think the jungle is my favorite.
Same. Like, that forest map, I had a couple wins on it, but it was painful to just even run away at that point.
I think they should definitely add like more like platforms and stuff.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit amount, not too much. You know. I think I predict that everyone's favorite map for Bolt is going to be like the jungle one.
Not
The cherry
me.
one was pretty nice too, but I just liked the jungle more.
It gave it. There was more, like, ability to maneuver with the vines and everything. That's what I liked about it.
Steph, what's your favorite map and why is it not jungle? Why aren't you normal?
I honestly really liked the forest one that you guys were talking about. Like, I think that's my favorite.
We're all just roasting the forest one.
I know. I like that one and the cherry blossom one.
I feel like it's just hard to really get distance on it. Like, it can be anybody's game.
Yeah.
That's why I
no,
don't like it.
That's
The
what I
point.
like, though. That's what I like, yeah. Like, I don't know. I hated, like, the vines and, like, getting up on the trees. Like, that's just lame. I just want to run around and, like, be punching each other back and forth.
That's fair.
Well, I guess it's good that there's a map selection then. I feel
Yeah.
like we kind of prioritized like player versus player over like player
Yeah,
in a certain map.
I would, like, love to play Bolt again because I think I would, like, just solely go for, like, the maps that I wanted next time.
Yeah, I think that might be the better strategy.
Yeah.
I think it is, because
Yeah.
the ones that I ended up losing more so were on that forest map where we couldn't climb as much.
And, like,
Because
also
that's
the
the one I desperately
strategy...
struggled on.
The strategy that we had, like, going into Bolt was basically just, like, dooming me to fail.
It was basically
like-
just win and pray.
Thanks, guys!
It was it guaranteed a 3-1, which would be like a team win, and we would
Yeah.
get more coins out of it.
Yeah.
And also we didn't really choose like there were some
Yeah,
rounds where we had
yeah.
to randomize it up a little bit. So
That is
Yeah.
true.
it
There
was
were also just
the
some
whole
rounds
thing
where,
wasn't
like-
like that.
We jumped in and the other team swapped.
Yeah.
Like, all in all, it worked out in our favor, because I think we got more team wins than losses.
I don't think so. I think we got like we got bottom half in Bolt. I
Did
think.
we? I thought we
in,
got.
like,
I thought we
team
got at
votes.
least 5 team wins.
votes.
I
no.
remember at least 3.
I feel like we got at least 3, but like a lot of other people did, or other teams did better.
When the stats come out in the library, we'll know.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I like Bolt. I got 7 out of 9 wins.
I got
Thanks to
6
Reed
out of
Eye.
9.
I don't really like Reed Eye either.
I hate Reed Eye.
I'm deleting his episode.
Oh,
Oh.
Rest in peace to Reed Eye.
Kidding.
Game two. Am I right? Good
You're so
old
right, Swift.
Tectonic. And let me tell you, I had a great time in Tectonic. I was playing Cha-Cha Slide, Alvin and the Chipmunks edition. And that's the best I've ever done in Tectonic. So, like...
Maybe that's why it sucked.
I choked so
No.
badly at Tectonic.
I just
The
wanna...
strat is to just run or walk. Like, sprint jumping is just not worth it. And stay away from other players.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I had to sprint jump because, like, people kept, like, sprinting right behind me. Like, it was just random players, and they would just go right for me. So, I had to jump, otherwise I would have just, like, fallen immediately.
Yeah, I just ran the whole time. And I, like, circled myself. So I was basically in the same area the whole time.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I watched back like Swift's VOD during Tectonic. I was so nervous and so trying like to tell myself to relax. I don't remember any of the conversations you guys were having.
You literally told me, you're like, Swift, tell me to lock in.
Yeah.
So funny.
Swift, like when we were watching Swift's point of view for it, he was telling like Lucy or someone like, "Oh yeah, I'm listening to this music." I don't remember that at all, dude.
No, like, the whole time I also did not realize that you were playing that song.
You should have played on the soundboard, Swift.
Well, I talked to Steph about it, but she didn't want me to.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought you were gonna do. That's why I didn't realize that, like, you were playing it.
Well, it's too late now.
Next time.
Dude, okay, so whenever we first like loaded into Tectonic, a lot of people there were a few people in my chat and in the in-game chat were like they were asking like, are you gonna gritty backwards? Are you gonna
Oh my god.
You have a
gonna do it this time?"
reputation to hold, dude.
I was just like, I don't know, guys. I just might be too nervous to do anything.
That is fair.
And then the first round I did all right. I think I got 10th on the first round, which is okay. But I died. Saturn killed me unintentionally. And I got 36th in the second round. And like in the in-game chat, like all the commentators were like, WubDub? What happened?
Oh no.
It was so sad. And that, honestly, that kind of destroyed my morale until Marathon happened.
And that's why I kept saying good job on everything, because keeping the morale up is so important for your team to do well.
Genuinely,
For
it
sure.
is, yeah.
And
that
look
goes
at
for
the
anything.
comeback we did, which we'll get to. But
Yeah, and I mean that goes for anything though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
well said.
Anyone have any other tectonic moments?
I don't think so.
Blockmine jumping into a pit was
That
hilarious.
was funny.
Round one, second platform, pretty early on. I'm just running, and I just see Blockmine jump into a hole. Absolutely hilarious.
Did you guys like tectonic at least? Like,
It's
it
cool.
is
I like it as a game concept. I'm just really bad at it.
Yeah,
What about-
I would agree with that.
My idea to get better is to switch between F5 and watch other people's POVs to like kind of pick up on some strats. Like I didn't really do the circle thing until I seen Reed Eye do it, like by watching his VOD, and then I did so much better.
Yeah, for me, I kind of do that, but as soon as I'm in like a crowd or something, like okay, the basis of my strat for tectonic is I try to not have any other player in my point of view. So if I see someone straight ahead of me, like no matter how far, well, I mean at a certain distance, I just go a different direction. So I always make sure that there's a clear road ahead of me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can kind of recognize like which routes to take pretty quick.
So inspirational. Clear road ahead of you. Wow.
And then there's a sunset that you want to imagine in your head. And then you want to imagine like two little doves flying. Listening
Maybe
to
the
classical music.
tectonic was the gritty we made along the way.
On to the third game. The third game was
I
what
could not understand that statement.
I think the third game was
Mirror?
Mirror. Let me do a quick little check. It was.
yeah,
it
I
was.
was gonna say it was like, yeah.
What are you guys'
I have
thoughts
the
on
library
Mirror?
up.
Thoughts on Mirror? Thoughts on Mirror?
It's a fine game. I personally don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I understand why people do.
I was gonna
I
say.
just don't.
I agree with Swift there. It's like it's fun, but I mean it's like I'm not a big fan of like recreating building
It's
stuff
just
like
like
that. I'm just kind of iffy.
Copy pasting and making sure you're copy pasting right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mirror was like the one game that I really wanted to play. So I'm glad that it got picked. I know it probably wasn't the best game for our team, but it worked out and I had fun with Mirror. I had a lot of confidence going into Mirror, and I was saying that I was the Mirror GOAT, which was not really true, but
Disproven. Just
I still think I did good in Mirror, though. I just don't think I'm as quick as I could be with like placing blocks and stuff. But
I remember
Go ahead.
the day, like a few days before Crown Quest, I was talking to Steph. I'm like, I'm pretty sure Mirror's gonna get skipped. She's like, no, I'm gonna be the Mirror GOAT. And I'm like,
The Mirror GOAT!
I'm like, I really like your confidence, Steph, but I just don't think it's gonna work out for our team. But it is good to have that confidence. I thought it was pretty silly.
I like Mirror for a different reason. I don't really find it fun to play with personally, but I like to play it over like Labyrinth or Forger, simply because there's less. I have like zero stress. It's just placing blocks down, recognizing patterns, and I do that pretty easily.
and that song is fire. Like
Oh, Mirror's song is amazing.
Number one reason to play Mirror.
It really
When
is.
the music is better than the game, that's saying something.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, buddy, but
Oh.
Well, in Swift's own opinion.
What's the number one reason to play it?
I will say I did enjoy how Chris struggled on the last one during Mirror. That was entertaining.
Having to switch between dark gold and then somebody giving me light gold was a nightmare for my eyes.
It was just so confusing. It's like I was looking around, I'm like, what have we done wrong? I don't get it.
wait, what if you're colorblind?
There's a
That's
certain-
happened before.
Yeah, there's a specific resource pack for those who are colorblind.
Oh,
But
cool.
there wasn't in like Crown Quest 4 or something in down. So
Yeah, I think so.
they colorblind. Those who were colorblind were definitely nerfed back then, but
Damn.
That's unfortunate.
I want to, since we're at the halfway point, I kind of want to talk about the quest period. It'll be brief, but I think we all did really well.
We did.
You know, I got number one in quest coins, you know, so just wanted to put
That's
that
the
out there
first
really
time I even tried to do that. Because
quick. And
usually
see
I just
how
don't
much of a
care.
difference it makes.
Yeah, it really does. I honestly like if I'm playing for fun, I will never go for quests. I mean, I'll go for some of them, but if I'm tryharding, I'll definitely actually go try to be on the leaderboard and stuff. But
Oh, for sure.
it was never been that high on the quest coin leaderboard. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, I think that the most entertaining thing about was like with all the quests and everything was like just how we weren't even tryharding the event. Like we were just doing that all for fun, like, doing all that, and we still somehow managed to do like really well on those islands.
Oh, I was tryharding.
I wasn't. I was getting lost with Wub and stuff.
But I
think we were
also
just-
did get
we were just
first,
following
so-
Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did get first, so that kind of,
That's true.
you
But
know.
also, like when we got separated from Swift, the three of us just got lost, and we're like, "All right, where are we going?"
That is true.
Oh, I do want to talk about crimes, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Let him have
sabotage.
it, let him have it.
I so you go down into the cave and there's a triple Neo.
Ooh.
And there's a not, I don't know how many people know about it, but I guess I'll just say it in a podcast. There's a stone button in one of
Yeah.
the corners. I found it I was told about it like 2 Crown Quests ago. And this time, whenever I went to go check for it, it just wasn't there. So I assumed they just moved it or something. And then I never went back and I never completed it. But I went back and watched the VOD, and
It was there.
it was there after I looked for it. Like I looked for
Yeah.
it. One of the mods saw me looking for it, and whenever I walked away, he placed the button.
Oh my
Aw.
god. Because I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I figured that out really quickly. Like, I went over to that triple Neo and I was like, there's no way that they force you to do this. And I just went
never
over
knew
to
there
the
was a
wall.
button.
I
That's
kept,
I just
cr-
thought you
like,
had to do the Neo.
that's
I kept
crazy
glitching
to
on
me.
Kristen.
Yeah, I was glitching
Yeah, that was
on the
hilarious,
Piston too.
Lizzie. That was so funny.
was,
Yes.
I showed WubDub it.
Yeah,
I
it was-
couldn't get
was
on
one
it,
of
dude.
the
It was driving
greatest
me
things in Crown
insane.
Quest.
I walked away. I couldn't watch it anymore, dude. I literally
Swift
had to walk
literally-
away.
Okay, for those for more detail, Swift, you got it. You were there.
Yeah.
What happened? Yeah.
Yeah, so on the double Neo, like you push the button, the piston goes up, and you jump up, and you can get to this plate that'll give you like coins for completing the quest. And so I hit the button for Lucy a few times, so he would go on the piston, and he kept messing it up. So I'm like, okay, I'm just not gonna press it, and I backed up, and he was still messing. He still kept like messing it up, so I just left because I couldn't watch it,
It was a
anymore.
one block cap.
Dude, I couldn't do
It
it. I
hurt my
kept trying to
heart.
jump off of it, but it just like my character would not jump.
Dude.
Yeah, it was kind of a struggle, like, doing that all by yourself, because you have to, like, push the button and then quickly go on the piston, and, like, it's kind of hard, but, and then...
Yeah, it is.
And then, like, Baka was right behind me, and I'm pretty sure he didn't know about the button, so I just, like, freely gave him that, but...
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Any other quests?
The rock, paper, scissors stuff was pretty cool.
That was fun.
That was, that was a really cool
I would love to see more staff do stuff like that, but I know, people are doing stuff mid-event, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to see more stuff like that, where the staff, like, participates in a quest.
I'm sad
for
I
sure.
never won the rock, paper, scissors.
Steph lost every...
I got it first try. I'm literally the GOAT.
Dude.
I got it second try. I lost the first round.
That's, like...
I'm the rock, paper,
That's like
scissors
the
GOAT.
number one reason I felt like way far behind you guys in quest coins was because
Well,
I just
only
never
did it
won.
once. And it's, 20 coins,
Yeah.
right?
That's still a lot though.
Well,
Yeah, and I got like 120 something, right?
something like
You got
that.
I think.
a lot.
And I know Wub was third, Lucy was
No.
fourth, and I can't remember.
I think
where
Lucy was ahead of me.
Or
For quest coins?
oh,
Yeah.
If I remember
maybe.
correctly, I had 95.
I'm gonna check right
oh,
now.
Yeah. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but I thought I had 95.
I know Steph had 68 because I
Yeah.
made a joke about her being 1 coin away from a specific number that I will not say the name of.
Oh yeah, so here it is. Swift is first, 125 coins.
Oh,
Joey second,
easy.
108. Lucy is third, 105. I'm fourth, 95.
Oh,
And
okay.
Steph is ninth with 68.
We were the only
Yeah,
team.
I
We
felt
all four
so
on the 10.
far
Yeah, we were
behind
the
you.
only team.
Yeah.
So that's
Purple
that's
had
an
3
accomplishment.
people, but not
Yeah.
all 4.
Yep, not 4.
Clonky
It's impressive
Bonky
that
is 8.
that 3 of us managed to top 5 it though.
Bonky bonky.
It is.
Yeah.
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 Moving off of Quest Island, Game 4 was Marathon.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I loved Marathon.
I didn't
Oh
do
my
that good on
gosh.
it.
What'd you say?
I didn't do that good on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you definitely could have done a lot
whatever.
better.
And then
I mean,
there's
I could have
Steph.
done a lot better. Steph, what did you get in Marathon?
I don't want to talk about it.
I will. 40th.
Oh,
My goodness.
I'm sorry, Steph.
It's true. It happened. It was bound to happen. Like, I
It
knew
was
it was
3.
gonna
It was the
happen.
dang 3+1s, man.
That was rough. Like, I can do those, but I just think I got so stressed out that, like, I just couldn't function.
It was understandable, and plus, like, in past marathons, usually whenever a 3+1 would show up, they would immediately get rid of it the next event. So I don't know why they had 3 of them in a
Yeah.
row.
Yeah.
What?
Literally, the 3 in a
I don't
row
know.
was like painful. I
Like, I
would have
could
done a
have
lot
done
better if I hadn't
everything
struggled on that.
else.
But,
I'll take 7th in Marathon. I'm okay with that. It was a really pretty map, and I got
Dude.
glitched in the boat section, like I said earlier, but I made up for it in the Elytra by jumping sooner than the others.
The map looked so pretty. It's
was
the best
really
looking.
pretty.
Amazing. And also, no Trident collision.
Yeah.
Finally,
that was really
finally,
good.
it's been so long. There was a clip of what was it, Crown Quest 6, or I think, where, or was it 5? Yeah, where I was on track to get 6th place, and me and WubDub collided Tridents. He's like, "Freaking Swift, dude!" And then I
Shut
just
up,
proceeded to
dude.
walk off of the platform
my
and
gosh.
lose my 6th place.
What place did you get, Lucy?
Place in which thing?
Marathon.
Marathon, I got 28th. I got stuck on the parkour for quite a while.
Was it the 3+1s?
Mm-hmm. It was. Well, it wasn't that. It was the immediate. Because here's the thing: you could go to either the right or the left. For those who haven't seen the Crown Quest VODs, it's the
Yeah, they're
exact
the
same track.
same.
And I went left at first. Now my problem is that I don't know what it is, if I'm like psyching myself out or something, but I suck at sharp 90-degree right turns.
It might be a thing in your head.
I think it is. That's what I think it is. But like the thing was,
because that's how I am with my
left side repeatedly. I went to the right and I first tried it. So like I got stuck on that part for like 2.5 minutes, and then I turned around and said, "I'm going right," and I first tried the entire parkour and was back on the move. And I was like, I definitely psyched myself out. It's like 90-degree right turns. I think it's just because like out of paranoia, like throughout all the time I'm making content, my mic always sits to my right, and that's right next to my mouse pad. And I got very used to either smacking my mic stand if I went too far right, or like just whatnot. So like out of paranoia, I don't take sharp rights. And I think I just psych myself out in parkour, and I'm just always like, okay, no mic stand. And I just go too slow.
I like to imagine that like whenever you're playing Minecraft in any other way, in any other like context or whatever, instead of you never go right, in order for you to go right, you do like a 360 left.
I've done that.
Oh my gosh.
Like I need you to know that I've actually done that. And it's really bad. Yeah. That is how bad the paranoia has gotten. This is complete like random side note real quick. In Apex before, when I've been playing it, my team wanted to go right, and I just like psyched myself out and just did like a loop 270 and went right with them.
Oh my goodness.
It was really bad, but yeah, I have done that before in games. I've started to notice.
I think I came in second. Right, dude. All I'm saying, if I was better at boats, I would have beat Withered, but sadly he passed me in the boat section. Joey was gonna pass me in the last parkour bit, but he like jumped off due to a spacebar not working. So that gave me like a really free second place.
That's fair. I thought you meant he just like jumped off the parkour and like fell. I was like, well.
Yeah.
I watched it from my POV. It was funny.
Nice.
Like, you can just see him in the distance slowly fall down. Goodbye, Joey Fish.
Yeah. Next game.
The final.
Icarus.
Oh, no, not final. There's one more.
Oh gosh.
Icarus is what is like besides Forger, because Forger was out of play at the time, is my best game. I always do really well in it. I've only missed the leaderboard once, and it was by 1 point. And I made the leaderboard. Okay, so the first 2 rounds, I got
last
third.
in the round with me.
Hey! I'm trying to say something, Lucy.
He's trying to look good.
He's trying to look good. Yeah, I'm not here to make you look good.
No. And the first 2 rounds, I got third both times. True. And then on the last one, I got last and still got on the leaderboard.
Yeah, but let's talk about how you got last. He didn't get jumped or anything.
Let's dive deep into that.
No, I was fighting. I was fighting somebody.
Yeah, but you also just jumped off a building. Like, you didn't die to the person. You leapt off the building.
I was tridenting. No, I was using my trident, and I just switched too late.
Yes. But I just wanted to highlight that you didn't die to a fight. You just went over the edge and fell. I mean,
I wouldn't have been over there if I wasn't fighting.
No, it's just funny.
It was an event.
It happens to everyone.
It was something.
Especially in a very intense game mode. That game was like, I would argue that's like the most intense game mode out of all of them.
Yeah,
there's
I think so much stimulation,
so much like I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff happening.
The only thing that stresses me out more is Forger, just because I have a title to keep going.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Now Icarus was fun though. I got jumped in my first round, which was not good because I don't remember how Steph died.
I fell.
Okay.
That's what happened.
I was gonna say it was something. I don't remember if like somebody knocked you off or whatnot, but yeah, Steph was dead. It was just me, and like I was on the run trying to just keep away from players, and that's when Sadays and Satire like jumped me. Like 2v1. I just landed on a building, and both of them
The power
jumped me.
couple.
No, literally,
It's
it was
also,
so funny. Like the power couple just jumped me, and I was like, all right, well,
WubDub's sister.
yes.
It's also kind of like unfortunate how like I would have appreciated more if me and Swift were paired up for the last round rather than the first, so that way you guys will get to know the game better if you're paired with one of us beforehand.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
also preferred that.
Me and Swift, our first round, we with like one decision change from both of us, we would have won.
Yeah,
Both of us
yeah,
had
we almost had it.
But
Because I started the fight with my axe when I should have just had my sword out from the beginning. And I also could have left that fight sooner than I tried to, and that ended up leading to my death.
I died to a wall.
Yeah. WubDub experienced kinetic energy.
I think I got like 4th, 2nd, and 5th? Something like that. I don't know.
My best placement was 7th.
That 7th is really good. It's
It
really
was. I think that was I don't know which round that was. It was either the one I was with you or I think I was with WubDub on that one actually.
good. Yeah. Like if you're not confident in PvP, playing for placement is the way to go. Just
That's what I was doing. Yeah, I kept just kind of
Yeah.
staying up in the air.
I think I just had to play more aggressive, and I could have gotten even higher with my unfortunate failure.
Oh, for sure.
Steph, how do you feel about Icarus?
Not my favorite. I just didn't do great. Like you were kind of saying, like there are so many like different mechanics in Icarus, and like it's definitely like the most hectic kind of game.
It is not newcomer friendly.
No, not at all.
And like with someone that's like literally like never used an elytra before, never used tridents before, never used rockets before, like
You got last minute late night practice.
yeah, like literally the night before, like me and Swift hopped in like
I was like, "Hey Steph, do you know how to use an elytra?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh shoot." So
I was like I had
I
like
taught her how it worked.
tried to like practice like doing the rockets and stuff, but like literally did not understand how they worked. Like the night before, Swift had to be like, "This is how you use the rocket." So
There's a funny little clip of like Steph using a rocket, and she's like flying around like crazy. She's just going everywhere. It's so funny.
I think with like a bit more practice, I think I would have been okay, but yeah, I just really had like no experience in any of those kind of things.
Yeah. Let's see. Swift, what placement did you get for Icarus?
9th. Here, you know what? Let me check the library right now.
Did they update it? No, they did not.
Oh no, it's not out. I thought it was.
Cool.
Well, I'm pretty sure I got 9th, but I know I made it on the leaderboard.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely becoming like a really good Icarus player. I got 7th last time, and the first time I was played, I got like bottom half. But
I got 11th the first time it was played. Mighty Brothers moment.
dude. Okay. Next game.
Gauntlet!
Okay. Oh boy,
I'll
Gauntlet.
let you
was
take
the
the
fun
cake for
one.
this one. You can take this one.
Gauntlet. The one game mode where it's kind of like 4 mini escape rooms where you have to work together as a
Get
team.
rehabilitated.
Um.
Oh.
Yeah, work together as a team, solve puzzles, solve riddles, parkour. It could be anything. But mainly it focuses on team communication. Yeah, just overall teamwork. First level was the parkour, where Steph was on one side and the three of us were on the other.
Mm-hmm.
Steph, you completed that very like instantly,
Yes.
and we were like
Yeah.
the second team to complete that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think. So yeah, good job. Second thing was the block.
The puzzle thing where you had to place the
puzzle
blocks.
block thing.
Block matching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe we were like one of the first two to complete that too.
I think we were, because I was pretty quick with it. Because like the first one was just an X, and that was called out immediately. I figured that out. The second one, there was like a slight miscommunication between me and Wub, and I don't remember what the third was just a cross, which was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, super easy.
There was only like one slight miscommunication.
Yeah. It really held us back like 2 or 3 seconds. Not really that much.
It wasn't like it wasn't a dent at all. It was just like the one thing, but we were one of the first out of that.
And then the third one was the puzzle, or no, riddles.
It was riddles.
Yeah.
We only missed one thing, and WubDub, if I had more time to look at the answers, or had just known the question, I think, because that one was in a previous event too.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I don't know which one, but I know it was used before.
Yeah, I mean,
and we could have. I think that
bad
one would have been
either way.
Oh yeah. We only messed up once, and I had to do a Neo with only one block to like prepare myself. There was no room behind me, but thankfully I made it first try because I'm the go.
Nice.
Yeah. I will give that to you. Like you completed that parkour instantly. Like you messed up and then you're back at the same door.
Yeah, that was very fast.
Yeah, I know. Get your
on to
screenshots.
what was the third riddle? The third one was the
Phantom?
Yeah, the Phantom one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was building, month, mob vote, teapot. Okay.
It was like who won the mob vote in 2017? Mycon, whatever the heck.
And I was like, okay.
And
how old was I?
And then we let Swift nerd out on that one.
Yeah, because I am like the biggest Minecraft nerd, and I feel like that's one of the reasons I'm so good at Forger.
Yeah. Forger go.
Yeah.
Kanuki.
We go back and forth. I'm willing to admit that, but not for long. Not for long. No. It's okay. It'll be just me soon.
Okay.
Just me. Not even close. Like.
So yeah, we did that pretty fast too, and
expert.
And then the expert level.
Oh boy.
The best part of Gauntlet.
Steph had many like highlights in this crack quest, and they were all pretty amazing.
It was all just me being stupid.
No, I mean it wasn't even that. It was just like, it was just really funny because if you actually watch like the VOD, like Steph kept stepping on and then off the pressure plate because I don't think we were communicating like extremely well on that part, but it was just funny because like Steph would step on it and then step up onto the stair thinking she was on it, and Wub would fall.
Yeah, she just didn't know the difference.
I was so confused. Like, you guys were like, you're stepping on the slab, and I thought you meant like the block behind the pressure plate, and so I'm just like standing on the block behind the pressure plate, like, what are you guys talking about? I was so confused.
Yeah.
So Swift had the first pressure plate, and
what
the pressure plates do is they activate a piston block, and that
sticky piston
allows a sticky piston, and that allows a block for me to jump on, and so they would have to rotate between pressure plates, and to give me blocks to jump on to reach the end, one at a time, and what Steph would do is she would step on the plate, and I would jump for it, then she would step off.
And you just fall.
So we did that like 2 more times. And now in the middle of that, at first I was like, obviously I was, slightly annoyed. And then after you did it the second time, then I was trying hard not to laugh.
I think we all were, because at first I was like, oh, this is bad. And then I just see it happen like 2 or 3 more times. And at that point, I'm struggling to like even pay attention that I need to move down the line to help the next block. I'm just cracking up trying to focus, and it was really bad for me.
Oh my god, I felt terrible. Like
It was funny.
I understood it at some point, and I was like, oh my god, that was so stupid. Like, what was I doing?
I mean, it was really funny.
Yeah, it was really funny. But like after we got the pressure plate like situation under control, I mean, you made that like you completed that like without falling.
Yeah. It was there was a lot of Neos,
Yeah.
but
That's nothing you can't handle.
yeah, I usually do the expert anyways. But yeah,
I normally
we lost our lead by like 2 or 3 teams, and then we entered the last final part in which we all kind of
We cooked.
we cooked.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was that. We got first in Gauntlet. Because, we're amazing. And then our team score shot up because of that.
Yeah.
Because we weren't doing too hot. We were averaging like 6th and 7th throughout most of the event.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, bam, we're in 4th.
I was surprised that we got first on Gauntlet, especially like during the expert thing with Wub. Like,
And we still had an 11-second lead until the next team had finished, too.
oh no, yeah, we had like
Yeah.
we had
Good amount of
like,
time.
a good amount of time on that. It was just really crazy to me. I didn't realize that we actually had like that much ahead of the other teams.
Mm-hmm. I feel like
Honestly,
we
I was
all
like-
did. No, go ahead.
I saw that one appear on the screen when we finished, and I was like so proud. I was like, team.
Oh, we did amazing.
Yeah.
Final Coliseum.
Dude,
Am I right?
the Coliseum was so stressful for me in the
Actually,
Midwest.
wait.
Let's talk about the changes.
No. The trading hall. The trading hall. What do you guys?
It's actually the trading mall.
The trading mall.
Buddy.
Close enough.
How do you guys like the system of earning points and then buying it at the very end with all the different rooms?
I think it's a
I
good system.
really like that. Yeah.
I don't like the
It
layout.
Really?
Not a fan of it.
The layout, I think, is way better than the first one. I really like this layout.
Well, the reason I
Okay,
say I
the
don't
first
like the
one
layout
was not good.
is because here's the thing. Like, take it from someone who has not played the event before. I had genuinely no idea where I was going. Like, there was no explanation. There was basically nothing. So imagine if there's a whole team
there
of
were-
new people.
That's true.
Like,
No, there were signs. And there's also a big one when you go up the stairs that shows, like, every item and every price.
that's the thing. I
Actually-
didn't see the signs in the stairs, though. Like, I looked at the team rooms, saw our team room, and I assumed that's where we were buying everything. I didn't realize there were shops upstairs, which is why it took me so long to get up there. So it's
Yeah,
like,
there were.
I like the idea of it. I don't like the way it's built, because the thing is if you're assuming that you're in a rush like I thought we were, I just kind of like didn't like read the thing, and I ran to the team room, and then I was like, where is everybody, and where do you buy the other stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, I definitely don't think it's very newcomer friendly,
Yeah,
but I do.
I don't see
know.
how they could make it more, is the only thing.
I would
think
say
the
just make it less detailed.
I was gonna say less detailed, but I also think like maybe adding like a separate instead of like a second floor like all the way at the front, because the thing was is our team room was like so far to the back right. That's why I got so confused after I got there, because I ran in there and then I was kind of just like, okay, I walked out of our team room and I'm like, where am I going now? Because I'm looking around the room down here and I'm just seeing other team rooms, and when I looked towards the stairwells, I just didn't process to me because I only saw the back end of the stairwell. So I think maybe if they made the stairwells just a little more clear or something, or maybe made it like one floor.
We also had a bit of a miscommunication, and we got an extra helmet and a speed potion.
We did, but
Why
that's
the
on
heck?
us.
Who bought the speed potion?
Lucy.
That was me.
He was asking if we should buy it, and he misheard me.
I did.
Oh. I don't think I think you may be the first person in Cronquist history to buy a speed potion.
Yeah, nobody has nobody uses them.
There's no point.
This is why you need to be clearer.
Well, maybe that's the new strat, gang.
It could
Speed
be.
potion,
It
because
could be.
who's gonna expect it?
I just don't think it really works well.
You
don't know until you
my
try.
reasoning for buying it was just in case, like, early on, in case a team jumped us and, like, something happened, could play for a higher placement, get people out of there.
That's true. I think that method of strategy works if you're by yourself though. It kind of
It does.
Like an
gets
ox
messy.
moment.
Yeah, if
it
you're
does,
doing if
but,
an ox
like,
thing.
Just a thought, pretty much.
Yeah, Lucy or Steph, did you notice or like look back and see what Auxilion did for his team?
I did
During our Coliseum match,
Yes.
I was not paying attention to any usernames at all.
So his team, what color?
They were
Sapphire.
another blue. Yeah.
What? They got ahead of us, but okay. So what they did is that they pretty much bought everything for one person.
Prot 1 diamond, sharp 1 diamond axe on ox.
Yeah. So all of their coins on Ox basically, and so while Ox was soloing and running out like and just like finding like lonely people to kill, the rest of the team was hiding in the back. And so every time he would get a kill and get loot, he would drop off the loot to the rest of his team.
That's not a bad idea, but it is pretty dangerous.
And he was
like, if
doing
you
really
die-
good too. Like he was not doing bad.
Yeah.
It also like it takes like freaking 20 crits to kill that guy, bro. I crit him like I don't know how many times, but I eventually did end up killing him.
Yeah.
And then Pink got all of his protection and sharp 1 stuff.
Yeah.
Which didn't matter.
I will
Yep.
say I did feel bad for the players who got caught in the snow.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So there were changes to Coliseum this time around.
Yeah, the lava rings changed from
So-
like snow to water to magma blocks to obsidian.
It wasn't
Magma.
supposed to. It wasn't supposed to turn into
Yeah.
obsidian. I think that.
I think the
like-
obsidian was a mistake because it was supposed
Yeah,
to just
it
go
was.
to
Yeah.
water, but they like the blocks changed too quickly.
Yep.
But
there was
there were
yeah.
magma blocks, powdered snow.
There was a roof. Wait, was there magma?
were.
I don't remember magma.
I remember seeing
No,
it.
there was. I think.
I remember seeing
like
it
in the
in
rings.
where the lava was. Yeah, there was magma blocks for a little bit.
Really?
Yes.
I think we're so used to seeing lava swifts. We just kind of
No,
like.
I don't remember this
Well,
at all.
in
Like
all
I know
fairness,
there's magma
it's-
blocks on the map.
In all fairness, it's a high adrenaline event. Not everyone's paying attention, but I just I kept an eye on the rings because I needed to know like if we had to go, like
Ooh.
what would I be jumping towards?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that because I never noticed that. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, take a look through it. There was magma blocks because it went from snow to obsidian, I believe, by mistake, and then I believe it was magma and then water and then
Snow
back
to
lava.
water.
Or snow to water, yeah, and then it went to obsidian.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I just felt bad for the players who got caught in the snow because like once you got caught there, pretty much like you'd have survived if no one attacked you, but like if you got
For, like,
the
5
snow
minutes.
did do damage.
well, yeah, but the thing is like it took long enough to kill them that they would have survived. Like there was one team that we were staring at that got out because no one attacked them.
That was pink team.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then there was
I feel
like Joey,
bad,
for example, who
but-
got killed because he got caught in the snow.
Yeah, I feel bad, but also falling in, it's a really good strategy to hit people in. And while it does suck that people get in, like, it is a good way to keep the aggression going, which is something that is constantly in feedback for Crown Quest Coliseum, is that there's not enough aggression.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that was the right step to go, but I think there should be a way out of it. Not like a guaranteed, like, there shouldn't be slabs everywhere, because that does defeat the
There
point
should be
of the snow.
like a potential way out.
Yeah, there should be like ways out every once in a while, you know. But I don't think it should be like you can just get
Like
out
every-
immediately as soon as you go
Like
out,
every
because there's just no
15
point in having
blocks or
it.
something like that.
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable to me.
Because
Honestly.
you can
Yeah.
make that is the thing, and it's like the only reason. Like here's the thing: the only reason I felt bad for like the players who got caught in it is because like A, nobody knew, but B, Joey was one of the first people to get caught in it that I saw at least, and the
And
problem.
WubDub was emoting on him.
It wasn't even that. The thing that I saw was like Joey was in the water. He was like on the thing when it changed. So he didn't even stand a chance of getting out. He wasn't on the ground. He was already in it.
Yeah, it does say it in chat, but he did say he didn't see it.
I mean, to be fair,
don't
who's
pay
reading
attention
chat?
to chat at all.
Yeah, like I didn't even know it said it in chat because I wasn't reading chat at all.
I think it played a sound.
It did
it
play a sound.
probably-
when it
That's how I
switched.
know
this.
It played a sound when it switched, but it didn't. It doesn't like. I don't read the chat when Coliseum's going, so I'm like trying to
Yeah.
focus on like, all right,
Yeah.
who's gonna jump us next?
I was focusing
it
on
was just the-
creating Ox for the 40th
Yeah.
time.
I think it was the big yellow from me. But I also, my chat is different than yours, Lucy. Like, you have the background on yours, and yours is bigger than mine is.
Yeah.
Mine is smaller and has no background.
Yeah, I just don't read it.
But, yeah, I think our team adapted to it perfectly.
Yeah, Lucy called out the powdered snow, like, immediately, and so we all knew, like, just to avoid that.
That was a really good call.
Well,
Yeah.
as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, we're on a rock right next to one of the rings. So, you know, if anybody gets pushed off or anybody makes a jump from mid, like, and they land in that, it's over. Like, if somebody jumps our team at that point.
I will say, like, the powdered snow managed to knock off, like, a bunch of S tiers off the Coliseum map.
It did.
Yeah.
Like,
Jellyfish,
Sedays, Satire.
They
Yeah.
got caught, and at that point, it was like, all right, everybody shoot arrows until their shields break.
Bachmind, he's an S tier in my heart.
Yeah. But I mean, after the snow caught him, it was like, everybody shoot arrows till their shield breaks, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And I mean, even if it didn't like knock them directly off, it was like, okay, they suddenly had no shield, so it was like, good luck, I guess.
I would say if I had to critique our own gameplay, I would say whenever we were getting like withered and stuff, I completely forgot that we could regen after getting a kill. So me and Lucy could have lived if we just went for the kill on like the Jokana on our left.
Yeah, the thing is like,
Jokana.
That's what caught me off guard, because I threw my food, or I tried to throw my food to Wub, but I didn't realize
And it kept getting passed between you guys, like
Yeah,
you
that was
three.
messy.
I didn't realize Wub was dead before I died.
Yeah, that was
Wub
my
died like a
biggest
couple seconds
thing.
before I did, and then
Yeah.
I died, but I dropped my stuff. I dropped like some food for him, and then when I died, I looked in chat and I saw WubDub is withered away, and I was like, oh, we're both dead.
I seen you guys die in chat. That's how I know.
Yeah, that was my biggest issue in Coliseum was I did not know who was alive and who was dead. Like, Lucy made a call out that I killed somebody, which I didn't even know I had killed somebody either. Like, Lucy says that, and at that point I thought Lucy was still alive.
No,
and
I
Lucy
had
was
died.
dead and
I made a call out that I
spectating
died,
me.
but I think it got overrun by like the rest of us.
And
Yeah.
Steph started looting while I'm fighting Olive.
Well, because
I-
WubDub's
yeah,
like,
'cause
there's
I was-
loot on the side.
Because there was food and you guys were withering,
Yeah.
so
Like, we
I
were
was,
gonna
like,
die
trying
because we
to-
didn't get food.
Yeah.
And me and Wub did die because we didn't get food.
I mean, yeah, that was our thought, but like in reality, we could have completely saved ourselves by getting a kill. But
We could have, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, when you're down to the wire like that with 4 teams in such a small space,
Yeah.
you're not really going to want to think about it. Especially because, like...
I gave Steph... Sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to say, especially because, like, you know, we were the only 4-stack left, meaning that if we jumped another team, we were likely to get jumped by the rest of them.
I like to counter that. I'm going to counter that statement you made.
Fair.
Because, look, we could have... Actually, we could have time to think about it if we simply raised both of our hands and made a T and said timeout, timeout.
Time out. Let's take somebody as a sacrifice.
Timeout. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was definitely just like a kind of down to the wire like moment where we're all just trying to like both heal ourselves and also make sure that 2 teams don't rush us at once.
Yeah.
Do you guys do you enjoy like how intense it gets? Because I
It's
do.
nice.
I
Yes,
really love how
absolutely.
intense it gets.
Because the thing
I
is,
I
is,
live for it.
I really liked like the multiple points of focus that everyone had a corner. Because like when we had the more players, like I definitely noticed that it got a bit more intense for us. Because I noticed that the 2 teams on our left and right like would send a player occasionally to try and hurt one of us. But I
was
also
just
saw
trading with Pink.
Yeah, I also saw Dark's team on the other side shooting arrows at us. So it was kind of like, while they were attacking each other, they definitely saw us as like the bigger threat, which added a bit to the intensity.
Which we were.
Oh, we were. but
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a solid strat.
it is a solid strat. I really liked it, but it was definitely just like, okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, okay, that definitely added to the intensity, and I really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. I love Coliseum, and now I'm tied for most wins again. So I got that to deal with
Who are
now.
you tied with?
Dark.
Dark
And
Phoenix is their user.
Dolphin, technically, because Dolphin has a non-canon win and then 2 canon wins. All of mine are canon. All of Dark's are canon.
Gotcha.
Hey, I'm gonna catch up with you guys next event. Don't worry.
You better, dude. Because I hate holding most wins title. It's so stressful.
That's valid.
Oh, boo!
It's literally the Forger Goat thing all over again. All right, bro.
All right, and now we talk about the highlight of all.
When I 1v36'd in the end, right?
No, that didn't happen.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
When Steph 1v2'd
Dude, that was insane.
all of
Yeah,
like,
you got-
it wasn't just anyone either. It was all of Hoodies and Evan, his loco.
know.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully,
And I killed.
Evan.
I don't know who the first person I killed was.
I don't remember either.
But they were like a good PvPer too. They had like at least 3 kills already in Coliseum.
Oh yeah.
I think it was somebody on pink.
No, it was green? It was green. I'm pretty sure.
Did we fight green?
I don't know.
It was
I don't
probably
remember.
Jokana.
Oh, you mean that green? No, Olive got Jokana.
Yeah, I
you're
didn't
right,
kill
you're
Jokana.
I thought.
I
Sorry.
don't
Yeah,
remember who
I
I
was thinking
first
of the dark
killed.
green. I'm an idiot.
Nevertheless,
Yeah. Evan.
you freaking
Just-
did. I watched back on the commentator stream and like different POVs. Everyone was hype about you 1v2ing. Everyone was on your
Yeah.
side.
I've watched so many POVs and it is like, oh my god, it's just the cutest thing to see everyone like just how hyped they were.
Dude, I don't know, like that's another thing why I really like Crown Quest. Just the community and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so positive.
They're all like, "Let's go, Steph!" And also like a common thing about the different POVs. Everyone was like, "She's spam clicking."
I know.
Oh, it was great.
Oh,
She's
it was
Then
so
on our
funny.
end, there was that commentating.
I know. Like
Yeah, I was like, don't spam stuff.
I was trying, guys.
Coaching her mid-fight.
I was so
Literally.
stressed.
Coaching
Like
her
I
from
don't
the
even
afterlife.
think I realized that Swift was dead until he started yelling at me.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
what's
I-
really funny to me is on my perspective, like I saw Steph kind of standing in the center where like the carnage had just gone down. Swift is running towards her after getting jumped by another team, saying, like asking for help. I see Swift get murdered right behind Steph, and then I'm realizing, oh, it's a 1v2.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Evan like didn't regen. Like Evan wasn't eating or something. So it was a quick and easy slice and dice. And then
Dude.
Steph gets that regen and she just cooked Olive.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was
Oh my
great.
gosh. Do you remember like
I
the
don't know,
exact
cooked
thoughts
is
you
the
had
right
with the Steph in
Dude,
that
there
moment?
was no thoughts in my brain.
The thoughts were just survive.
Yeah, like you guys were yelling at me and like I had no clue what was going on. Like I don't even know if in my head I was like processing like, oh, we're the last 2 people. Like I was just fighting for my life.
I hate to say it, but when Steph got the kill, I thought we lost. So
Me
there was,
too.
that, there
Me
was that
too.
1 second of
And
like,
then other-
oh, GG's.
'Cause here's
But
the
then I
thing.
read the name. I was like, oh.
I know. No,
Yeah.
I feel like everyone thought that.
Satires.
Well, 'cause when I saw
Satires
2v1
POV
is
was
so,
so funny.
funny. Like
He was like, "Oh man," and he's like, he screams. He's like, "Wait, what?"
no,
No, yeah,
it's
'cause
so
I thought it was
funny. Yeah, I mean, me too. Like, I was 1.5 heards.
Yeah. Well, because
Which
after
is
scary.
crazy.
after I saw the other person die, I noticed it was just you and one other person, but like, I forgot to factor in that you get 4 hearts plus when you kill somebody.
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
my head, I'm thinking, she's probably on low health. I think we're screwed. And then the screen cut for me because I got teleported. But like, I didn't like everybody else. I didn't see the turquoise toucans in one thing. So I was like, it was a good try. And then I realized we were on stage, and I saw the thing pop up, and I was like, wait a minute.
Dude,
I would
so
also,
Did they make a
so-
typo?
I would also like to like
Did the game break?
I would also like shout out like Dark Phoenix too. because they also did the satire thing. They wanted they wanted our team to win, and they screamed out. Actually, no, wait. Dark's team was the one we were facing. My bad.
Yeah. I was confused on where you were going with that.
So, Dark thought they won. That he went, yes, no.
He like immediately celebrates and then realizes they lost.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I will say what
pretty
was really funny is I know Swift, you saw this as well in your stream, but someone in my community, Play Nation, as soon as we won on stage, like, you know, my chat celebrated a little bit, and then Play Nation goes, "I had no faith in you lot. Congratulations!" And I was like, "Wow, thank you." And then he went into Swift chat as well and said, "I had no faith in Lucy. Good job, guys."
Oh my god. That was like the best part is I just feel like nobody would have expected like us to win, especially like after it was just me. Like I feel like everyone had their like high hopes, but I don't know if anyone actually realistically thought that I would be able to win that.
Well,
including myself.
Like, I always like
as your teammate, I can say that I did not. But I am immensely proud, of
there's
course.
always a chance, I feel like, for something to happen. Like, in my opinion, the chance was incredibly low, because I'm just like, you know, I know that you and I are not, like, you know, really good Minecraft players.
Yeah.
At least before the event. But, like, so I'm thinking, like, all right, you know, it's probably a very low chance that we end up winning this. GG's to the other team. And then all of a sudden it happened, and I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's crazy.
I didn't think we would get top half in team points, not gonna lie.
I didn't
And when
think
we
we'd get
played
anywhere.
Mirror, and got like 7th, in my head I was just like, okay, so we're not winning.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that would happen. I'm just like, I was even looking at the the leaderboards after the fact, and I was like, that is insane.
Yeah.
You know, 2 of us in top 10 is pretty nice, even with flukes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, you know, it's like really funny to me.
What's up?
Looking at like,
What's that?
if you look at the VODs and the individual leaderboard, it's like the person who won the event for our team happens to be in 35th.
Was the bottom
That
frag.
happens to be in 35th.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
so
like-
funny to me.
Hilarious.
I want to preface this, like, I do not play Minecraft.
Well, I also want to say that, like, you know, if Coliseum matchups actually counted towards individual, you probably would have jumped quite a high amount. If, like,
Yeah.
if that had counted.
Definitely.
Thankfully, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Because then Ox would always be in first indiv.
Yeah.
He's like the best Coliseum player.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if,
In terms
if
of
that
getting
was,
kills,
like,
not
Steph would
Yeah,
have
kill
jumped up.
wise.
Yeah.
I guess there's more to it. You know, from somebody who's won 3 times.
Okay.
There-
Okay. What was
Canon times,
what
by the
was everyone's like final placements on the individual?
On the individual, I have it up right now. Steph was 35th. I was 22nd. Swift
I got
was
10th.
10th, and WubDub was 4th.
Let's go.
By 3
I
coins.
feel like that's such a range of, like,
It
placements.
But
It really
that is
is.
around what I like figured I'd get. I figured I'd get around like kind of the median, like, you know, 20-ish area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost 10,000 channel points that
You
day.
did. You did. And it
And
all
they-
went to WubDub.
It's okay. I've
then I
lost,
took 'em
I've
all.
lost more.
It all went to WubDub because he thought I'd get 21st through 30th, and he was right.
Oh my god, there's one
I could've
thing
lost one.
I do want to mention about Coliseum. At some point, I don't know how this
Oh,
happened.
yeah. Oh,
I
I know what the...
I started offhanding my axe, and I had my shield in my other hand, and I smacked like 3 different people with my shield.
I didn't know
Until-
about this.
I know, and
I didn't
until that
Yeah, oh
shield
my
broke,
gosh.
and then I realized I was like, "Whoa, my axe is in my offhand."
How did you 1v2, bro? What?
How did somebody who did that manage to win?
No,
it's
like
crazy.
I'm
So
embarrassed. Like,
what I love about this is, like, here's the thing. It's not even embarrassing for you. It's more embarrassing to the people who lost to you. Because, like,
that's kind of true.
somebody who's in 35th and also, like, struggled through every game pretty much somehow, like, kicks your ass at the very end. It's like, really? Like,
Yeah,
no. Like,
I
by the way,
don't
I just want
know.
to preface this: no hate to the people who lost against Steph. Like, they're great players. Everyone was a really good competitor in the competition, but it's just really funny because like, I've definitely had those moments too where I've lost to a player that I am 100% better than in like some games, and then I'm just like, how did I lose that fight?
It just happens.
Yeah.
Literally.
It just happens. Oh, and I'm thankfully it happened in that moment.
Yes, thankfully it happened. But it's just really funny how we went from like absolutely choking in the beginning of the event to all of a sudden it's like, oh, we won.
I know. I hope no one goes and like watches my VOD and is like, oh, like I want to learn how like Steph won, and then they're like, oh, she's hitting
It's
people
literally
with
just
her
Steph being
shield.
taught Bolt during the actual game by Sadaze.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
So this is the Dragon Warrior.
So this is the victor.
Skadoosh. Steph, you should have said that as he killed Olive.
Yeah, you should have said skadoosh, and then Turquoise Toucans on one Crown Quest Pantheon.
I'm saying that if I ever like am in the last live in Coliseum versus like someone, I will say skadoosh if I win.
Oh, that's gonna
You
be
better.
glorious.
I was screaming
Skadoosh.
gritty. Glad that got in the
Say what?
everybody's VOD. I was screaming gritty, and I'm
Oh,
glad
on
that
stage.
got in
Gritty.
everybody's VOD. Oh, it was great. I'm looking at the time, WubDub, and I think
About an hour and a half.
I think there's about a question that I want you to arise.
No clue what you're talking about. But anyways, so no, I'm kidding. Okay.
This guy,
Here,
yeah.
look. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But before, does anyone have any like last things to say for Crown Quest?
Honestly,
Would you guys do it again?
I 100% I'm going to apply to the next event that opens.
For sure, yeah.
It is fun. I definitely want to do it more. And I mean, it's going to be fun because I'm using the Crown Quest that we just did as like as a thing for another series I'm currently doing, which is going to be pretty nice.
Oh, nice. Would you do it again, Steph?
For sure. I would do it again. I'm excited and hopeful that I get in another Crown Quest and maybe I get to prove that I've improved a little.
You got this.
Man, yeah. Yeah, I guess that just sums it up for our time in Pantheon. Team Coffee Spill wins.
Exactly.
We win.
Yeah.
That's just what we do.
Yep.
All right. Now here comes the actual serious event.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That our win didn't matter.
No, not at
This-
all. No,
this
this
is
is what
the
the
win.
question comes down to.
Here we go. All right. Both of you guys. Lucy can go first and then Steph can go second. You can interpret this question in however way you want, in whatever context you want, whatever helps your case, whatever fits your brain, your little brain of yours. Okay. Okay, here it is. Would you rather be on Team Fork or Team Spoon?
Spork.
Lucy, you go. Whoa!
Why?
No, in actuality,
Wait, what?
Team Spoon.
Oh. Yo! Yo!
I'm sorry.
No. You're joking again, right?
Nope.
You're joshing me?
Nope.
He's gonna
Team
say
Spoon.
no. In actuality, part 2.
No, it's Team Spoon for me.
What?
Why?
Why?
That's I like your answer, but why?
Why they're okay. It's more of a versatile eating tool to me. You're
Yes,
able
that's
to
what I've
eat
been
more
saying!
things with a spoon than you are with a fork.
That's what I've been saying. Good
Well,
choice,
it's just
Lizzie.
gone.
I'm very
He's just given up.
I don't know what to say.
Steph,
Steph, you...
think
Please.
about this. Just think about it.
Please.
Follow your heart.
WubDub, I'm so sorry.
No.
No, she was gonna say fork.
I'm gonna have to go with Team Spoon.
It's a 3v1, Wub. I'm sorry.
Oh. Dude, Team Spoon is up by like 3 people now.
It's more of a versatile eating tool. Like, you're able to eat more different types of food with a spoon than a fork.
I feel like I would just rather, like, pick stuff up than, like, stab it. Like, forks can be so unreliable. Like, half of the time, like, they don't even stab the food.
Oh, I never thought of that. That's a great argument, Steph. I'm going to use that for our future guest.
On the
You're
other
welcome.
side of it as well.
I'm done.
Like, say you need to use like a fork and a knife to cut something, right? You can technically do the same thing with a spoon.
Exactly.
Guys,
I'm sorry,
I think the episode is slowly fading out. I think editor Wub is angry and he's ending the episode right now.
Wub's just like deciding to like never talk to me again at the moment.
Swift, outro the dang podcast.
Oh, I get it. Thank you all so much for listening to the Coffee Spill. The recent support has been crazy, and we'll see you all in the next Coffee Spill episode. Join the Discord if you haven't already, and support all of our guests. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Sign up for Conquest.